From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Another run here, another run by Swift. He's inside the 35. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. What a run by Swift. 42 yards.
Well, how about that for a statement on your opening drive, Mike? I mean, we knew coming in that they wanted to get this run game going, but man, boy, did they ever.
They will run it over center with Swift. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick it up with Genty. The Raiders 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. So that mark shows 1st down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
He'll get this off to Genty. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Smith. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll go play action. It's Smith.
I would go all the way.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
That was a good throw.
Now from the 36.
36-yard line.
There we go.
Lockett headed in motion. They'll run with Gentry. And he
Gentry.
finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Going to put a man in motion to the right. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Off the play fake. It's Smith.
We were playing.
He'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Now Gentry. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
6 yards, baby. That's what he likes. He likes that.
From the 20, here's second down and 4. Once again.
Oh, yeah. He said it about run. Yeah, let's go.
Looks like the Bears
How R1 to take the ball?
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams.
Oh, no.
He's inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown,
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
They get off on this.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
I'm recording this, by the way. I know. That's what I said. I could tell by it. Once I heard the excitement and stuff, I said, he probably recording this. I figured.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He finds the veteran Rocket. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
We're on top. 7 apiece.
It's
and
good.
kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams.
Woo! Why?
The tight end, Cole Kmet. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for the Bears. 53 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple of years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but
We will stop
turn into a runner, and then have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
2 minutes to play. First half. All tied at 7. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, 2nd and 10.
Bring it out.
A play fake.
Bring it out.
With Williams.
What about
Completes it anyway.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet
out
along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun.
We got him, bring it out. You thought you had it. Over. It was moving, didn't it? Oh, man. I'll get the ball back. Okay. Yeah, never seen a formation like this, huh?
It's a first carry for the veteran.
Wait, the ball. You ain't never seen a formation like that, have you?
Down the sideline.
Look at that guy. Oh, man. Let's go. Look at that vision.
Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series with the right answer for the touchdown.
You get the ball right back, you said? Yeah, I thought I scored it, bro. Well, I got the ball back off for the touchdown. Yeah, after the touchdown, you said it was an interception.
To the races for 6.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
Tell me another thing. Tell me another one.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams.
Oh, he could have dropped that. Good play.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down. Forced the throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And it looks like he's going to have the first down.
He got an injury timeout?
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Williams to the air once more.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we want.
So let's call it a loss of 1 on 1st down.
So, Mike, there's this idea that
that's what we want.
Has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
He's got his running back downfield,
and
they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Run out of time, let's go.
27 and a 1st down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
We got something for him.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams.
Oh! Let's go, baby. We got something for him. Eat him up. Eat him up. We got something for him.
As bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Hey, Brown, you got it.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Gotta look for the line. He only got 25 seconds. We gotta prepare for the line.
Williams.
Prepare for the line. Oh,
Blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
You gotta work. You gotta look for the run.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defense.
Gotta look for the run.
Offenses spend all week worrying about.
And he let time go out. Let's go. He wants us at a ball.
But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Now a signal timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Williams.
Let's go.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Big Mac.
The offensive line has to do better. I don't know what they're doing.
An entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert.
Wow.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive.
The blocking.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Play action now. It's Gino.
Let's go.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Really good deal. Face him out.
Here we go.
In motion, that's Thornton. A second down throw for Smith.
Yeah, I was going to say, he caught that.
Good job. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Hey, here we go, hey. 390%.
Working out of the gun, Smith going up top.
Intercepted.
The defender able to get his
Yeah,
head
that's
around.
the straight targets. Boy. That ass.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this
Essentially
halftime
a
lead.
punt.
Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to
make it happen.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Woo!
Open man downfield is Loveland. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They're trying the left side with Smith, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Made it down here. What you gonna do with it, though? Get it down here, but what you gonna do with it, though?
Here's 2nd down and 9.
They're moving.
Throwing is
They're
Williams.
moving. Now, here, what you gonna do with it, though?
He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
I'll give up the middle with Swift.
That's done.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. He's taken down in the
Maybe this move be your best move. What you gonna do?
It's 4th down.
Yeah, that's what we like. That's what we
Move for the
like.
field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
That's what we like.
He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack.
Dude, right?
Had a
We want
great
you to
blitz
do
plan
that.
for this 4th down situation. Disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
A 1st down throw for Smith. They'll try to set up
Dang,
the
no
screen
blocking that.
to Genty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On 2nd down, Smith. He'll push this one downfield.
Intercepted.
And he's going to set up his guys with
Pass,
great
you know.
field position. A huge
Cool.
catch to cut into
Under
the
through that
deficit.
one.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type
I might
of
throw it to the
return
wrong
off of
person anyway.
interception, but boy,
They
is it
both
beautiful
ran. They
when it
both
does.
ran
I
the
mean,
block.
look at the
Probably
defenders
should have hit.
just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the
man.
house. Great
Yeah, Thornton.
athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Oh, that was
Swing
my
this
bad.
out to Swift.
Oh, that was a good move though. That he did.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Right back, baby. Lincoln Robert.
Today he has been intercepted. Picked off by Landon Roberts. And the Raiders will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The game, Landon.
Here we go, here we go. Phoenix, hey, let's go Sunday, Sunday.
Off the play fake. Smith. That's
Wow.
a short one. Caught by Bauer.
First down.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and inches.
Hey, here we go, hey. 386. Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Hey, let's go.
Smith. He'll hit Tucker on the slant.
Hey,
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Yards. And the Raider 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Hey, we go, Sonoma. Hold on.
Now, Gino. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
No ball. Like Jack's left.
On second down, it's Gino. That's caught left side.
Oh, block, baby.
Down the sideline.
Block.
He will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, third and 5. To throw is Williams.
Oh, you gotta drop that. Come on.
Have the first down. The
All
drive
right.
will continue
Here we go.
after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it
He's
took.
gonna throw something
Get the
right
ball
here.
to the hands of your receiver.
Right here.
Pick up a first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line. as
Look at
they
the one
go
he's
up
gonna
for
throw me
first and
right
10.
here. Do all that motion you want. Yeah.
Williams
Throw me the
to
one
the
right
approach
here.
ball.
Throw me the one right.
Deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah.
And
I
really,
know you
interceptions
had
that
to you,
continue to
yeah.
be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making
I'm
decisions.
gonna take that one then. You wanna give me the last one? You take this one? Oh yeah, run it back. Reverse field.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Like you got bad at this game, bro? Not really.
On first and 10, it's Genty. And some space opens as he's brought down.
So you gonna buy it next
following a
year?
gain of 6.
Huh? Are you gonna buy it next year? Yes.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Blocking.
They'll try to hit him with a screen.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that, but get in front of the quarterback.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Las
And that that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances
Yeah,
might were
they gotta
small to
do
begin
what?
with, but with that last score, I think this one
How
is
to
pretty much
stack the
over.
quarterback, how to
Carlson able to knock through the extra
get to
point.
get off of the
And
block to get to the
Raiders tack on
quarterback.
one more to their lead.
I don't know why you playing the D-line anyway.
Huh?
Here's Carlson
I
now.
said I don't know why you playing the D-line anyway.
Following the touchdown
If
on
you really
the
want to
other end.
impact the play the linebacker or the safety.
Safe kick taken
Let
at
the
the 5.
computer be the
Across the 20,
pass
mark
rusher.
them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Our job is a little bit more easier. You shouldn't be no running really. It'll be
Here's
all there.
Williams on 1st and 10. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
With that
The
timeout.
Bears will use one of their timeouts.
There's a
here.
2-minute warning was coming up, so you would have had
Mother.
After taking up that
2-minute
first
warning
down.
would have helped you
38-yard line.
save it, and you would have still had 3.
Here's Williams now to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, I could definitely see why you still playing the same way. You kind of still allowing yourself to lock on to one person.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Wait, sometimes hit the check downs, but other than that, you still lock in on one person.
Now Williams. A throw downfield caught.
What better read, but that was still risky.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
29. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
They'll come up here.
line.
1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
There's no
Probably
more
should have got out of
efficient
bounds there.
in the
Save
NFL
yourself a
like this
timeout.
play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, it's a
On
run.
that
Swift.
baby.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no
Good
gain.
game, Joe.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And
That's
the
me,
Raiders
baby.
will take over at their own 15.
Got the baby.
Hey, here we go. Hey. You're gonna shot.
Lockett headed in motion.
Come on, shot.
They'll start on the ground with Genty.
Oh man,
And
that's
this is going to
awesome.
be a Raiders first down as the tackle is made at the 26-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
The tackle by Jalen Johnson. A 3-yard pickup.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Get your tendencies down.
You said what?
To practice and focus on tendencies. That's what sports are. Kind of see what your opponent's tendencies are and play those.
I'm gonna do that. How it's like every time I try to do the play action pass, I'm immediately sacked. I don't know if it's because of the booster or anything.
Well, it's like it's situational. If you're down 14 or 21 points, I can kind of pass commit, so my defensive line won't worry about the run because we know you're not running it. We know you got to pass it. So it's situational. That's what it comes down to, situation. If you're trying to play action me, you're not gonna have me fooled when I know you down by so much. I don't have to focus on the run, focus on the pass. Now, if the game was closer and the down and distance to where I got to worry about seeing that you're gonna run or you gonna pass, then you probably be able to psych me out. But if it's 2nd and 8, I know you can't run. You're down 14. I'm not worried about you running the ball. I gotta stop the pass. So I could tell them to focus on the pass, and they're gonna forget about the running back. They're gonna be running right to you.
Yeah.
You gotta learn situation, tendencies, and stuff like this. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why you struggle at certain things when it comes to playing these sports games. You don't notice your own tendencies, your opponent's tendencies. You just kind of playing, and then that's why you kind of upset and then like, I don't know what I did wrong, because you're not trying to see what's happening in the flow of the game. Where did I make my mistake? Why did I make that mistake? What read was I looking at? Was I just locked on one player? When you call your passing plays, do you see what the defense is coming out in? Do you pick plays where a defense comes out in a certain thing? You know, I got 2 or 3 routes that I could probably look at on this. If they come out in this coverage, I got 2 routes here. No, you probably just pick a play and say, oh, it's a streak on this play. I'm gonna throw it to Mike Evans, or I'm gonna throw it to this person. And you fail because you don't know what the defense is in, and I could probably predict what you in. So now we have to focus on that one person.
Oh, I did pass it to Moore a lot on the play, more than the other receiver.
You threw it to Colston and DeAndre Swift. So then you made my job easier because I picked up on the tendencies. All right, now I can kind of pick coverages where even if you want to have a deep play, I can stop that, but I got enough players that's going to play short. When you saw the David and Duncan in the flats, I kind of pick something like cover 2 that's going to have a hard flat. So when you want to throw it there, we right there. Or when you're trying to throw it to the middle, I got enough players in the middle to guard that one person that you putting out there. His tendencies. You not seeing my tendencies. When it's like, alright, when I came out in this, he blitzed, so I can do this to take a play to counteract that. You're not worried about none of that. You just pick a play and hope that it worked. Like how you didn't notice that you scored a touchdown on one play, and after that you didn't score again. You don't know why.
I got to the red zone a few times, but it failed.
You got there. You know what to do. Your tendencies started to show.
And then even if I'm on defense, I pick cover three, and no thank
I
you.
know you pick cover 3.
Cover
Most
three,
of the time,
cover.
most of the time you gonna blitz, so I know I could just run quickly. I could run a run play, probably run away from the way you said you get blitz. Because if you blitz and once somebody miss, I can make somebody miss. It's nobody in the back half of the defense, and I'm going. You know, once I get past that one person besides you blitzing on, you got nobody behind you to help you. So that's the bad thing when you pick a blitz. Or I can take a screen. But I know what you do because I see your tendencies. When you call the blitz, I can run a screen. You get the blocks, I'm going. You got nobody in the back line to help you. Tendencies, that's what I'm saying. Watch sports. Play sports. Trust me, I'm not the best at these sports either. I didn't play at no crazy level, but I watch, I play them to a certain level, a certain degree. So it's not all about just the rules and this and that. Like, watch the sport. Like I said, when you play, you do certain things, you watch it, you start picking up on tendencies, you start seeing stuff. Watching, you start seeing why people do pick the play that they play, run the things that they run because they notice things by the opponent. This is why you should watch and do these things. This is why we tell you this stuff. You don't know tendency, just like we say with back cuts. You would think when you get back cut enough that you see the tendencies like, oh, they're gonna do this. Maybe I should leave a little space so I can jam them. Nope, you let them back cut you and back in, boxing out. You think, alright, I see the ball go up, I should find whoever is the closest person to me, hold L2, and when the ball, wait until the ball hits the rim so I can see what direction it's going before I press triangle. Nope, you just gonna press triangle thinking that you're gonna out jump everybody. You don't follow your own tendencies or the tendencies of the people that you're playing. So
well, I have to work
on and you don't know why. That's the worst thing. I gotta get back. Or I can get back. I play these things at a certain degree, but I don't play at no high level. But you get mad, and then you don't even know why you mad or what you did because you don't know what's going on.
As far as like playing and watching the sport, it's like when I'm playing the sport, do I have to go like the skills trainer? Because I feel like skills trainer is like, it's good, but it's like it's not really. I keep messing things up. It's like I keep saying I'm doing it wrong or I'm not doing it right, or it's like a lot of things I have to, that they're directions that they have to tell me, and I feel like it's a lot. So that's why I feel like I'll do the skills trainer for about a couple of things on the skills trainer, and then I'll just like hop on like a rank match and play on the game and stuff like that to hopefully get a win and stuff. Like I don't
see how backwards that is. You just said you skills trainer. You're doing everything wrong as skills trainer, but then